The baskets of baraka had sparked something unexpected in the heart of Skopje. The following evening, as Elif and Arben met near the old bazaar, they found a small pile of handwritten notes and tiny parcels left at the community center door. "They aren't just receiving," Elif whispered, opening a card decorated with pressed wildflowers. "They are reaching back." The spirit of Ramadan was no longer a one-way street of charity. It had become a conversation of souls. Inside the center, Hana was busy cataloging the return gifts. She showed Elif a jar of homemade plum jam and a pair of intricately knitted wool socks. "Mrs. Fatima sent these," Hana said, her voice thick with emotion. She said that while her legs are weak, her hands still remember how to give. They realized that the circle of care was closing, turning every person they had helped into a participant in the city's collective grace. To celebrate the final days of the holy month, they decided to organize the Grand Circle Iftar in the square. Arben sought out Zakir, a young metalworker whose shop was tucked away in a hidden corner of the bazaar. Zakir was known for his precision and his quiet nature. When Arben explained their vision, Zakir's eyes lit up. He offered to create special copper lanterns that would hold the light of the final nights. Meanwhile, the bakery was busier than ever. Uncle Adam was no longer working alone. Luan was by his side, his face smudged with flour, but his movements confident. Uncle Adam was teaching the boy the rhythmic art of scoring the pied bread. "The bread is the body of the feast," Uncle Adam told him, "but the intention is the soul." Luan nodded, his usual restlessness replaced by a deep, quiet focus as he mimicked the older man's steady hands. As the big day approached, Zakir and Arben worked late into the night to prepare the square. They climbed tall ladders to string the new copper lanterns across the open space. Zakir's designs were masterpieces. When the candles were placed inside, the metal cast patterns of stars and crescents onto the ancient stones below. "Each one represents a family we visited," Zakir said, wiping grease from his hands as he looked up at their work. On the afternoon of the Grand Iftar, the square transformed. Hana and Elif worked in tandem, spreading long, white cloths over rows of makeshift tables. They weren't just setting places, they were creating a space where the boundaries of giver and receiver would finally vanish. Hana checked her list one last time, ensuring that every seat was accessible and every person felt expected and cherished. The guests began to arrive as the sun dipped low. Mrs. Fatima appeared, supported by her grandson, carrying a large, silver tray of her famous walnut baklava. Elif hurried to meet her, her heart swelling with joy. "I told you, Elif," Mrs. Fatima chirped, her eyes dancing. "Sweetness for the soul must be shared." Elif took the heavy tray, feeling the warmth of the woman's contribution as much as the weight of the pastry. From the other side of the square, Izet arrived, no longer the man with the broken gait, but a man with a purpose. He found Arben and immediately began helping to arrange the heavy wooden benches. His movements were slow but steady, his presence a testament to the strength found in community. "A gate stays fixed when many hands hold it," Izet remarked to Arben, sharing a firm, knowing handshake. As the adhan echoed from the minarets, the square fell into a beautiful, expectant silence. Elif and Arben stood together for a moment, watching as the first dates were shared. The copper lanterns began to glow brighter against the deepening indigo of the twilight. The light didn't just illuminate the food, it illuminated the faces of neighbors who had finally seen one another's true worth. Late that night, as the last of the guests departed, Elif and Arben walked back to the stone bridge. The Vardar River flowed beneath them, reflecting the flickering lights of the city. They realized that Ramadan in Skopje wasn't just a month on the calendar, but a bridge they had built together. "The circle doesn't end here," Arben said, looking at the water. Elif smiled, knowing that the lanterns they had lit would keep burning in their hearts long after the moon changed.